Make for a difficult workday for those who have no choice but to work outside. 23 ABC's Mark Christian explains what signs you should look out for before developing heat stroke.
Well, Tim, heat stroke occurs when a person becomes dehydrated and their body temperature rises above 104.9 degrees, and it can be fatal. And if you work outside like many construction workers do, you are at a higher risk of developing heat-related illness. Well, you'd think taking a dip in the pool would be one of the best places to cool off. But that's not really an option for people like Tim Harris.
Occasionally I might stick my head in the water and cool down a little bit, but I normally don't jump in.
Harris runs Sparkling Waters pool service and makes a living working outdoors all year long, which can be problematic when it gets really hot.
You definitely have to take precautions. You have to be mindful of the heat. I do take breaks during the day.
Jim Alter is a cement contractor who also makes a living working outdoors and says when it gets really hot, you just have to deal with it.
We enjoy the work. I know it's hot, but you got to pay your bills. You got to feed your family. You have no choice. You don't like it, you have to move out of Bakersfield.
Now, for most people dealing with the heat, it's that moment between their air-conditioned car to their air-conditioned building.
The heat index is very hot, so you definitely have to consume a little bit more water, work a little slower, maybe take a little bit longer breaks.
Now, when the mercury rises, even the Bakersfield City Fire Department takes extra precautions in the heat with their crews.
We'll actually add more equipment to the response, just so we can cycle our crews through a working fire.
Medical experts say people who are at risk of developing heat exhaustion should be aware of the warning signs.
You know, it starts with the muscle cramping, then it goes to heat exhaustion. You're vomiting, you're not able to hold down fluids, excessive sweating. You know, these are all indicators that you could be working up towards a heat stroke.
But those who work outdoors say other than taking the necessary precautions,
pour some water on my head and try to keep cool as best I can.
Like staying hydrated and working in the shade as much as possible, they don't have much of a choice other than to deal with the heat.
I cannot not work during the day. I try to start a few hours earlier. I can do that with my commercial pools.
Now, infants and children and people 65 years of age and older are also at risk of developing heat-related illness. Now, if you work outside, you're advised to drink plenty of fluids and stay away from sugary drinks and alcohol. Now, for a complete list of precautions and warning signs, just head on over to our website at turnto23.com. Back to you.
Thanks, Mark. Hot one today, 106. We've done that already 3 times this year, and that is the hottest day that we've had, that 106-degree mark. We can't seem to break it.